Hi Pisces, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Pisces, I will just start to shuffle as I talk here. This is your general reading for the upcoming 2 weeks, which is on the 6th of December into the 18, 19 something December. And if it's interesting to you, Jupiter has moved into Capricorn, and in plain Swedish and English that means yay. It means uplifting energy. It means that Capricorn is all about like foundation, career, job, setting, like building your home from the ground up, like putting in roots, but like a lot about work related things, career, things like that, finances. So it's looking up. It's looking really bright in that sense. It can look bright and up every day though. But it's nice to know that the little Jupiter is with you. And then we have like a full moon we're gonna pass that sort of full moon on the 12th of the 12th. So the 12th of December in Gemini, which is Tvillingarna. And that feels really powerful. I want an extra. It feels really powerful because it's like, wow. Oh, look at this now. Yay. Yeah, if you're interested, and I always joke about this because I think it's so funny, but apparently on that full moon, on the 12th, on the 12/12 with the full moon, we have Jupiter, Venus, and Pluto coming into like a trine situation, like a triangular situation. And if you read into what each of those means, you can have fun with that if you want to, but apparently that hasn't happened for 500 years. And it sort of is a precursor of what to expect for 2020. And just the energy around it feels really, really light. And if that is due to the planets, or if that is because everybody has already started to focus on what a powerful shift, I couldn't tell. I don't know. And I don't care. If it's lighter, it's lighter. Go with it. So 12/12, it's pretty, and just the cycle's ending, like wrapping it up and just moving forward. It's like a final, I guess the eclipse on the 26th of December is like one mark as well. But yeah, it is really going in the right direction, I feel, with everything. So guys, Pisces, you've had some stuff going on and I feel like you've come out of it. This is my Phoenix Rising. So you literally, I don't know if you had the Phoenix Rising last time. If you did, I don't know if it was the Phoenix Rising dancing, but you're back. I feel like whatever has gone down in your life that was a bit of a struggle, you found your ground again, and it really has improved. I feel it has given you more freedom. And it has been a huge transformational time for you. I feel like you probably learned things about yourself that you didn't even know. Maybe more strength within you that you didn't even know that you had. Maybe more wisdom that you sort of activated during this time. And now coming out of it, it just feels really, really good. And I just feel on top of things. And I can't help but to say that my dear friend is pronouncing epiphany, which we other people in English say epiphany. So you might have a huge epiphany this time around. For the upcoming 2 weeks, there might be something that falls into place. I mean, we're closing into Christmas, so there's a lot of, I don't know, everything gets heightened around family, what to expect with family, what not to expect from family. Does it bother you that it's Christmas? Do you love it that it's Christmas? Like, we're moving closer into that. So you can already start to see maybe some shifts in your own energy, what to expect. Now, when you come out of this, it feels like you're approaching it differently, if that makes sense. Like, look back at last Christmas. I have no idea, like whatever religion you're a part of, but like for the general population, if you look back on last Christmas and how you spent your last Christmas and what you expected around it, what you then actually got out of it, to this time around, what you think you will expect from it now, I think you feel like it's light years in between. Like oh my God, me looking at the same situation is just not the same person anymore. I'm viewing this so completely different. Or if it's just something about your, like the strength in this energy that you have now, it's like, I don't know if you're putting your foot down in a different way, or like, it's like, kids, this Christmas around, I'm gonna have a freaking fun time. And if you show up and are bored, or you're like complaining about things, or this food sucks, or where's the present I want, I don't know, just things that is not in alignment with how you expect Christmas to be, don't bother to come. And it might not be like you're yelling their heads off. It's just, you just want a lovely Christmas this time around, lovely New Year's, just spend time with family and have a good time. And it feels like you claimed that energy now. You've shifted somehow, Pisces. There's something that has happened within you to the better, for the better. And then adding on to that, because of course we never cease to grow and expand. But fairly soon, I feel like there's something about you having an epiphany, and just comes, you will just come to realization about something. You will just, oh my God, that's what it means, or I completely get it now. I understand it now. And then there's there's not heavy focus on relationships. But there's two, I have to mention it because there's two feathers here from the peacock. And so there's a slightly, like we're somewhat looking at relationships, but we're somewhat leaving it. So I'm going to leave it for now. Then we move into a confrontation. And that's not as heavy as it sounds. It might not sound heavy to you, but this is more the energy that I feel. Like you're not taking the back seat anymore. You're not sort of being quiet anymore. And like I said, it's not like you're turned into a bulldozer all of a sudden and just, kick on the people that's already on the floor. I don't know if that's the expression in English, but like, strö salt I såren, sparka inte på den som ligger. Like if somebody, you don't have to yell at them, you don't have to be a bully to get your point across. It just, it feels like maybe other people around you before, they were sort of, I don't know, expecting you to solve certain things, expecting you to turn up in certain ways, and expecting you also to sort of not have an opinion about things, and all of a sudden you do. All of a sudden it's like, why does that fall on me? Why does that fall on me to just organize all of that? Why do I have to do it all around Christmas? Can somebody please help? If there's somebody having an opinion about something, I feel like you won't be quiet anymore. You won't like do the quiet game and just hope for somebody to start talking. You will start talking, and like I said, you won't be a bulldozer, but they won't miss what you think. I think this is so to your beneficial growth. It's like finally you might think that you're so clear and so open, and to some people you might be, and to others it's like, don't they know the international sign for don't they know what I mean? Why do I have to say it? But now it's like, okay, I'm gonna say it too. Okay, and here's I mean, this is my Leo card. This stands for leadership, for just power, pure power, not manipulating power, not playing with other people and just being a bully. This is just coming across as you being really, really authentic with your energy. And when you're authentic in your energy and when you're speaking your truth, you can sort of be a bit, not intimidated by you, but I believe that people are going to start to have a different kind of respect for you. And it's not like you want to scare people. That's not at all what you're going to do. I just feel like you just, a completely different way, it sounds completely different way of saying this, is that all of a sudden you're doing things that you like. That's a different way of saying this. All of a sudden, I don't think that this being Pisces, that this is probably never going to happen, but this could be one scenario which is not going to happen because you're a Pisces. I'm going to go to Bermuda and spend Christmas this year. What? Can we come? No. I'm going to go there by myself because I want to. Pisces being a family person, wanting to make sure everybody else is fine, wanting to do everything for everybody else, making sure, they have a great Christmas. There's no way in hell that you're going to just fly off to Bermuda and be there by yourself. But it's sort of that, I don't know, I picked that up from you. It's like you do what you want to do. You might not just engage, you might even have people over, and it would be over your dead body to leave those guests until they leave your house. But it's like it falls on your partner or it falls on them even. Like if it's family, of course, then it might be a bit easier. But it's like when you feel like, no, I'm reading a really good book. I'm watching a really good Netflix series. So I'm off to do that now. You stay as long as you want, but bye-bye, I'm going to take care of myself now. It feels like you really are investing in you now, and it really suits you. It's really flattering, Pisces. And I want to say, finally, stop being so organizing for everybody else. And then there's something about, I found a feather this morning on the kitchen counter, which had, I don't have to describe that to you. It had no place there whatsoever. I don't have feathers in anything around the kitchen, on the kitchen sink and the kitchen counter. And I found a feather, and the first thought it was a white feather, and the first thought was, oh, there's somebody from the other side that's here for me. And then I had a second, because immediately I would feel, oh, it's that person or it's that person. And today I just didn't feel it. I was like, maybe I'll understand it later. And now I do. Of course, that was for me as well. But I think this is I think this was also for you. So if you see white feathers these days, I think it's the other side that wants to show you that they're with you. And so with this card coming out, which has become my card for your loved ones that has passed over to the other side, are with you. They're here to give you the world. They're here to give you all the Christmas presents that you want. So whatever you wish for right now, they're here to help out. They're here to deliver to you what you specifically want. But most of all, to just let you know that they're there. Whoever has passed on, they want to come in and say, we're here. We're behind you. We're backing you up. We want to help you. We support you. But most of all, we love you and we're here. We're with you. We have not gone anywhere. We have not left you alone. We're here. So if you see white feathers right now, oops, sorry. If you see white feathers right now, that is them. It doesn't have to be like I did, literally seeing a feather laying there. It can be a feather. It can be written word feather. It can be in a you see it in a picture frame. It can be on television, or however your loved ones is being shown. If there's birds coming to show themselves to you, and you immediately, or butterflies is another, and you immediately know it's them, look out for the birds and see if they're there, or don't take notice of a butterfly or take notice of a feather. Okay, so I'm finishing off cards here, or card. I just love this. It just feels like a complete upgrade for you guys. Sort of coming in towards the end of 2019 and going into 2020. It's like you have the best energy. Okay then, so I said I was sort of leaning towards the relationship, but then we weren't, but then I guess we completely are. So we're finishing off with saying, this is my unicorn card, so when the peacocks come out or the unicorns come out, and lately the penguins come out, then there's my indication of a soulmate connection. I feel like this is also you very much so. Like the hybrid, it could also mean like if I were to get the dragonfly, I would have said the same thing. It's a hybrid thing. You're mixing exactly what I've tried to explain now, that it feels like you're leaving the old behind. You're stepping into sort of a new, just a new energy of yourself, seeing new sides to yourself. And this is sort of the version of that. I feel like you're leaving the old behind, taking with you what worked from the old and mashing that together with the new. And there you have the hybrid with the unicorn. Very spiritual spirit animal. But also, it couldn't be the dragonfly that comes out, because then I wouldn't have gotten the hint for the soulmate connection. So there is either there, if there's been a separation or like a bit of a stagnation thing going on in your already existing relationship, I feel like over the holidays or just leading up to the holidays, you're really going to reconnect to each other, really feeling each other again. And if you're single, you're most likely to maybe not even pass New Year's to actually have this connection happen. So that's very exciting for you, Pisces. I love this. Okay, guys, I hope it helps you out there, and I hope to see you back in a week for your love reading, and then the final week before like Christmas and New Year's and all of that. I'm gonna do like a 2020, what to look forward to in 2020, what overall energy is coming up for you. So I hope you come watch that. So take care, guys, out there. Bye.